Good afternoon. This is Ms. Baston, and I'm going to talk to you about our English digital notebooks. So your English digital notebook will be given to you by your teacher through Schoology. Each student will have their own copy. And when you open it up, you'll have a blue notebook with tabs.
Miss, why are we doing digital notebooks? Why can't I just use my old composition notebook from last year?
That's a good question, Miss Notario. We are using digital notebooks this year because we found that in the emergency shutdown last year that students were stuck without their notebooks. And so this way, everyone will have access to their notebooks no matter what comes up, both teachers and students. These will also go with you from year to year. So when you are a senior and your teacher refers to something that you learned as a freshman, you will still have that to go back and look at.
Hey, Ms. Baston.
Yes.
What's all those pretty little thingies on the side?
That's a great question, Miss Bailey. The tabs along the side are the different sections of our journal that we're going to use. So we have the reader response section, and I can go to that section by clicking on the tab, and you'll see a little pop-up that says slide 2. When I click on that link, it takes me to the reader response section of my notebook. Then I can just scroll down to the next slide, and that's where my journal for my reader responses are going to be. The next section is our reading notes. Again, if I click on it, let's see. If I click on my reading notes, it tells me to click on the slide 8. This is where my reading notes will be found. I can go to my grammar notes, which is the yellow section, my writing notes, my journal, data tracking, and then the final tab is the resources tab. And you'll notice down here in the bottom, you have journal resources. If you click on that, it will take you to a link that you will be able to get more items from your teacher.
Hey, Ms. Baston.
Yes, Mr. Havens.
How do I get back to the front of my journal?
Oh, that's a great question. And I got overzealous and skipped to it without you asking. Okay, so down in the bottom corner, you'll see a green square with a house on it. Anytime you click on that little square, it's going to take you back to the first slide. So it'll take you back to the cover of your journal. From there, you can navigate to the other tabs.
Ms. Baston, how do I add pages to my journal?
Oh, that's a good one, and we're going to be doing that a lot. So if I go to the journal section that I want, so here I went to my journal. The next page is going to be my journal entry page. So then what I'm going to want to do is on that page in the left-hand side, I'm going to right-click or do a double finger click on the Chromebook, and I want to duplicate that slide. When I click duplicate slide, it creates a second slide that's exactly the same. I want to always keep this blank slide so that I can just duplicate it, and then the slide that I created is the one that I'm going to actually write on.
Hey, Miss, how do I make those the pages like bigger or smaller? Because I got bad vision and I can't see nothing.
You know what? I do too. So the way to make it larger so you can see better is up in your menu bar, you'll see where it has a little magnifying glass and it says zoom. If you click on the little arrow next to it, it will let you choose how much bigger you want it. You can go to 50%, or you can go up to 100%. Obviously, that makes it a lot bigger, so that then when you type, you can see it. But then you don't want to keep it that large, so you're going to go back to your Zoom and you want to go to that fit at the very top and click on that, and it takes you back to the regular size.
Hey, Ms. Baston, what do I do if my Chromebook doesn't work or it's not loading?
Sometimes that's going to happen. And so if you have to create a document on paper, then you can simply take a picture of it with your cell phone and you can upload that to your slides presentation through the Google Slides app on your phone.
Okay, but this journal is not very pretty. Is there anything I can do to make it more personal and individual to my artistic taste and sense of style?
Absolutely. And I would love for you to do that because that helps me to get to know you better. So on your front cover, if you want to add, well, first of all, you're going to add the course title, which is going to be English 1. And then you're going to add your name. And you're going to add your teacher's name. Then if you would like to add pictures, you're going to go up into your menu bar and you're going to find the insert image. It's the little square with the mountains in it, and click on the down arrow. That's going to give you a choice of locations to find pictures. You can search the web by clicking on that. And if you want to add the cover of a book, so Dear Martin is one of my favorite books. And so let's see if I can find. Okay, so I can't find that particular one, but here's one that will work. So I'm going to select that image. Oops, and it put it on the wrong page. So I'm going to cut, and I'm going to go up here to where I want it and paste. And then I can resize that image, move it around. Maybe I want it to go sideways. So you can put whatever images you want. Just please be sure that you keep it school appropriate.
Okay, so what if I do all my work on like Schoology, or if I do all my work on StudySync, do I have to retype it in my journal, or like, do I have to do the same thing over and over again?
No. One of the great things about having a digital journal is if you do work that has been assigned to you through Schoology, your teacher will be able to see the work that you've completed in your journal. But also, if you've done work in Schoology or StudySync, you will be able to copy and paste that work from those places into your journal. So you'll copy it in from that document and then just simply paste it into the section in your journal that it belongs in.